one thing we've been pointing out this entire year is that the 2020 election seems to be somewhat impaired by, I think, investors learning maybe the wrong lessons of 2016. So the market reaction has been, relatively muted. We haven't seen big election-related swings in bond markets and stock markets. In contrast to 2016, when it did feel like markets were along for the ride just a bit, 2020 has been a more stable election. It hasn't been as close an election, but I think you've seen so far the market's reluctant to price in any given outcome, given how surprising the outcome was in 2016. So there's a little bit of having learned the lesson of the last election. I don't think we've seen the kind of swift market moves, maybe a little bit with the weaker dollar in the last couple of weeks, wider tips break even, showing maybe some higher inflation potentially after the election if there's a big fiscal stimulus. But so far, not a big move in the equity market based on anybody's expectations of what we're going to see over the next week.
Ryan, we were here on the set when we saw that roller coaster session play out first in Europe, then in the United States, as we saw the election result. So this time around, are you saying, say, come the 4th of November, that the markets could also go on a roller coaster ride as you see full pricing in of the election result?
Yeah, I think the black swan event is almost that we find out the results of the election on the night of the election. I think what a lot of people have been expecting is it's going to take some time to count votes. There could be very close states that are contested in courts. But I think the more likely scenario at this point, based on the polls, is that we're going to know sometime on election night or in the next couple of days as some of these later votes come in that have been mailed in from various places, and that I think the markets could react in either outcome because I don't think either outcome is strongly priced in. What we'd be looking for in the event that former Vice President Biden wins is probably better performance from some of the renewable energy names, certainly electric vehicles, things that could be part of an overall economic reform package that leans into greener infrastructure, green energy.